Okay, so let's look at this practice test, and we're going to focus first on linear equations. So problem one gets solve for x. So here we have -10 times the quantity of x minus 3 equals 40. No problem. So we got to distribute that -10 to both the x and -3. So we will get -10x plus 30, because -10 times -3 is positive 30, equals 40. Take away 30 from each side. -10x equals 10. Divide by -10. And we'll get that x is -1. All right, the next one, we have -x minus 2 times the quantity of 3 plus x equals 12. We're going to need to distribute that -2 to both the 3 and x. So we'll have -x minus 6 minus 2x equals 12. So let's combine the -x and -2x to get -3x. We'll drop the -6, making that equal to 12. Add 6 to both sides, and we'll get -3x equals 18. Divide by -3, and we'll get x is -6. Okay, I'm going to skip C and D because they're absolute value equations. I'm going to do those in a different video, so keep an eye out for that. So moving on to 2a. Dun, dun, dun. Okay, so here we have 35 equals 7 times the quantity of 2x minus 8. So we're going to distribute the 7. We get 35 equals 14x minus 56. Add 56 to each side. We'll get 80, 91 equals 14x. Divide both sides by 14, and we get, what would that be? 7, right? No, 7, no. 70, 98, no. 6, 60, 80, 84. Oh, 6.5. Yeah. I didn't want to take out a calculator, and yes, 6.5. Cool. All right, B. Let's combine the 3x and minus 9x. So we'll have -6x plus 12 equals 12 minus 6x. Now here you can start to see that both sides actually have the same terms, but let's just keep on going. So let's take away 12 from both sides. So we'll get -6x equals -6x. If you were to subtract or add both of these, you're going to end up with 0 equals 0. You're going to end up with something, an identity equation. So when you have an identity equation, something where you don't get anywhere, you're going to eliminate, you're going to get a true equation. So it basically means that any number for x works. So there's going to be infinitely many solutions. Any number for x will work. You can plug in 1 and 0, 1,000, 17. Every real number for x works. Okay, moving on to C. So let's just distribute the 4 to the 3x and 5. So we'll get 12x plus 20 equals 12 minus 2x. Subtract 20 from both sides. So 12x equals -8 minus 2x. Add 2x to both sides. We'll get 14x equals -8. Then divide both sides by 14. Reducing, we'll get x is -4/7. I prefer if you leave your answer as fractions because they're more precise. This would be like an irrational number if you look. Yeah, leave it as -4/7. Okay, D, let's distribute this -5 to x and 5. So we'll get 3x minus 5x minus 15 equals 16 minus 4x. Combine these like terms, we'll get -2x minus 15 equals 16 minus 4x. Add 15 to both sides. We'll get -2x equals 31 minus 4x. Let's make a border here. Add 4x to both sides. We'll get 2x equals 31. Divide by 2. I got it. Yeah. X is 31/2 or 15.5. Same deal. Nice. Moving on. Extra copies. All right. Fun stuff. Okay. Finally, we have something that we've got to think. It's 5 halves. We're going to distribute it to both the 3x and the negatives, and the -3 halves. Let me do this again. Now remember that these are just fractions. So just multiply the numerators by numerators and denominators by denominators. So 5 times 3, 15 over 2 times 1. So 15 halves x minus 5 times 3, 15. 2 times 2, 4. Minus 3/4 equals 2/3 x plus 4. Now, combine these because they both have the same denominator. So this will be -18/4. So 15 halves x minus 18/4 equals 2/3 x plus 4. (18/4) is the same as 9 halves. So I'm gonna let's add this to both sides. 9 halves to both, add 9 halves to both sides, or 18/4. And I'm gonna need some more space, so we're gonna go over here. So 15 halves x equals 2/3 x plus 4 plus 9 halves. Now, let's first subtract 2/3 x from both sides. Then we'll get 15 halves x minus 2/3 x equals 4 plus 9 halves. Now 4 is the same as 8 halves. because 4 is the same as 8/2. So 8/2 plus 9/2, just 17/2, because we only add the numerators. Now to combine both of these, we're going to need to make the denominators the same. We're going to make them both 6. So remember, we're going to need to multiply this by 3/3 and this by 2/2. So we'll get 45/6x minus 4/6x equal to 17/2. All right. Now, same denominators. So then we can just subtract 45 minus 4. So 41/6x equals 17/2. And then let's cancel out this 41/6 by multiplying both sides by 6/41. And then we'll get x is 17 times 6, so it's 60/102, right? 60/102/81, which will just be 51. I don't think it reduces really. 50, because yeah, should just be 102 divided by 81. Yeah, I don't think I can. Let me just check something. Oh wait, 82, duh. Sure. So 51/41. And that'll be our answer. Wow, that was cool. Well, don't worry. Got space for this next one. Okay, F. Distribute the 5 to the 3x and the -4. So 15x minus 20 minus 12 equals 73. Combine the 20 and 12. So 15x minus 32 equals 73. Add 32 to both sides. 15x equals 105. Divide both sides by 15. And we get x is, let's say, what is that, 7? Yeah, 70. Yeah, x is 7. Okay, so we had space for this one. All right, what about this next guy? This isn't bad, actually. Let's combine these like terms. First on the left, combine the 2x minus 8x, so negative 6x plus 12 equals 9. Negative 1x minus 5x makes minus 6x. Oh, you can see what's coming now. See, let's add 6x to both sides here. And we'll get 12 as 9. And 12 ain't 9, people. 12 is not equal to 9. This is false. This is not true. So there's no solution to this equation. There are no numbers for x that will make the equation true. So we can just stop there. Right now for h. Okay, so let's squeeze this in here. 4 times 3 minus 3x. So I'm going to do it over here. 12 minus 9. No, 12 minus 12x minus 8x equals, screwing the paper over, 15 minus 10x minus 16. 15 minus 10x minus 16. I can barely see that. I guess it fits. I hate squeezing stuff like that in, but whatever. 12 minus 20x. 15 and the minus 16. Make a minus 1. Drop the minus 10x. Okay. Take away 12 from both sides. We have negative 20x equals negative 13 minus 10x. Add 10x. Negative 10x equals negative 13. Divide both sides by negative 10. We get x is 13 over 10, positive. It's positive 1.3. Okay, so that's the first part of this practice test. So that's some good review for linear equations. Here's my duck. So, maybe take a little break, and I'm going to pick up in the next video on the next section, which will be inequalities. All right, so I'll see you guys then, but let me know if you have any questions. Leave a comment. If I maybe made a mistake or you couldn't hear me or something, just let me know. And of course, subscribe. All right, see you in a bit.